my dear people, it's Laura and I am finally back with another plan with me, and I am so glad that it is already fall season because fall spreads are my favorite ones to make. So let's dive right into the spread making, and I'm going to later talk more about fall and what I'm planning to do this fall, as well as the products and like my little wish list of products that I would love to have this fall. My first idea was actually to try painting, but as you can see behind the papers, it didn't turn out the best, and that's why I didn't want to leave this, and rather I decided to actually print out the photos. For example, this Bambi is the one that I drew with Procreate, and I much rather love to stick things instead of drawing on the paper. And I also think that for those of you who don't like drawing or who just don't know how to draw or what to draw, it is actually much easier to print out beautiful photos and things that inspire you and then play around how you will put them in a journal. As I said earlier, first I printed out my own drawing. It is not really finished, but I loved it the way it is and I thought it would be perfect for the cover page. And I also printed out some beautiful and festive plaid pattern that also I associate with fall. And then from the paper of the pattern design that I had left, I was using it later, as you will see, for title making. As a finished piece, I added those leaves. Also, as you can see on the left, they're printed out together, but I just cut them separately so that I would have a lot of materials to actually place wherever I would like to. And of course, I wrote with my stamping letters the title September, but I didn't put the whole title because it was too long, so I just added Sept. One of my recent discoveries is that fall is actually my favorite season. I was convinced that it was summer, but fall weather approaching and all of the fall elements such as the mushrooms and colors and everything really inspire me, and now I just know that fall is definitely my favorite. I also really like it when the weather is mild, so when it's not too hot or too cold, when the sun is shining and it is just pleasant to be outside. I love the colors of the leaves and the animals outside, and everything is just so romantic during fall. For the second spread, aka monthly calendar, I decided also to print out some beautiful leaf pattern, and I love the color that is a bit darker, and I decided to put on top of it the title monthly calendar, and I actually wrote that on a piece of white paper with my stamping letters, and then I just attached to the spread. I also wanted to talk to you about my fall plans because that has a lot to do with the videos that I plan on making. I will try to romanticize fall as much as I will be able to, and that will actually include beautiful walks where the leaves are going to be yellow and orange, lighting candles that have amazing smells of apple or pumpkins, reading cozy fall books or maybe mysteries. I'm going to go mushroom picking and many more great activities that I also plan on putting to a video. Maybe my most favorite activity out of all of them is to decorate my room in a festive and fall-like way, and that is going to be so great and exciting, and that is exactly why I'm doing like my wish list later, because I really need to know my budget and I have to have all of the stuff that I plan on buying in one little segment because that is going to be so useful. Back to the spread, as you can see, I created a little calendar. It is not exactly symmetrical or something, but I didn't really care about it. And here I'm just trying out the stickers that I would like to have, and I decided to go with a cute little fox here, and I also gave it a little bit of color so that I put the orange here. I'm also decorating it with a little bit of washi tape because that always makes it better, and I also added that little bit of leaves, and that was it for my monthly calendar. I always have such feeling that summer went away so quickly and it passed before we even knew that it was here. and this time it actually hits differently because I'm not going to college anymore and a lot of realistic and honestly scary things await me. I'm not at my apartment anymore, I'm at home, so that is also a very big change for me. And this whole year from September on is going to be just full of changes and honestly very scary. Anyways, here are my first spreads, and now we're going to move on to the first weekly spread as well as my playlist page. And I also wrote down those fall activities that I was talking about earlier that I think are going to be great this fall. When it comes to my September playlist, or honestly any playlist generally, I love to listen to music that is inspiring me or that is putting me to some mood that I need at that moment. For example, here for the fall, I'm listening to some fall music and I specifically enjoy vintage fall music. I will put a link in description so that you can check out the playlist that I'm listening to, but the song that mostly reminds me of fall is Falling Leaves by Frank Sinatra. That is just such an amazing fall song. And honestly, I cannot leave out Taylor Swift's Folklore because this whole album is reminding me of fall, and that is exactly why this is like my favorite album of hers. This spread looks a lot like a collage and I really like this about it. It is very maximal, but it is really cute and I love all the colors. I love the photos that I printed out and I am spicing it up with that orangey color from before. I really wanted to draw a lot because the fall season is really inspiring me for amazing drawings and ideas. But I'm so busy and I'm really sorry that I cannot draw. But I have to admit that some of the things are excuses and not really that I'm that busy, and I will just try to make space for drawing more. Also, when it comes to the fall decor, I'm really going to try to make the best out of it. I'm already looking up some stores and I saw that Primark has amazing fall decor, so I will definitely go to Primark even though it is very far from here, but it is just like 2 hours drive because the nearest one is in Austria and I plan on buying a lot of festive stuff. But it is not just the fall decor that I'm looking forward to, it is also all of the outfits that I'm going to be having and also that I will buy because fall weather is perfect for the sweaters and beautiful jackets, and I really like cardigans that are brown or nude, and this is like my favorite color palette to actually wear, and it is going to be so exciting to plan out all of the outfits. I also love it when the stores have amazing animal prints, especially like squirrels or deer, and I'm going to be so excited for it, and anything that will have a mushroom on it, I will definitely buy. When it comes to the food and drinks, I am so sad that I have no Starbucks near here because I would love to try their fall beverages, but I can try to make my own beverages, for example something pumpkin related. I also love hot chocolate and it is perfect for that little bit of chilly weather. For the food, I don't exactly know what I can make, but I know that there are amazing food shapers, I don't know how else to call them, that are like the little ghosts or leaves, and then you put your dough in them and then the cookie looks like it is a ghost or a leaf. It is just so adorable and it is going to be perfect for fall. Generally, I also plan on buying amazing mugs that are going to remind me of fall, and whatever I'm going to be drinking from the mugs, it is definitely going to be fall inspired. Anyways, we are finishing the important spread as well as my first weekly, and then afterwards I'm definitely going to be showing you all of the stuff that I plan on buying and you will be able to see what I mean. Before the final flip through, just to let you know, for my wish list, I'm going to be using Milanote, and Milanote is a great site for visual projects and you will see what I'm going to make. So first, of course, you sign up for the Milanote, and you can use my link in description to do that. And then you can see that I already made my fall aesthetic, and then on top of it I'm going to add a board so that I will have my wish list in. As you can see, you can make your account very aesthetic, and I really like Milanote for the visual part. And here, when you're adding a board, you can add a template, for example, empty one, which I'm going to use, or a design, illustrative mood board. You can play around with it. I'm just showing you right now all of the possibilities, but we are going to use empty board for this project. What I came up with for this wish list is basically that I really wanted to create useful links that I will be able to click on every single moment that I will want to buy something, and a little budget count as well as photos of the products. For example, here I'm just searching some websites. For example, this one is very great in my country that I will buy the products from, and I will always have them here visually and with a link. Of course, to have everything beautiful, I am editing the text as well as the color, and later you will see that I off screen did a lot more visual editing. It is very useful and fun to check out all of those websites that you will buy from and then choose the products that you would like to purchase. As a little help, I'm using this website. As you can see, it's called Karma, and I really like this one because it will notify me when the products are on sale, and I generally use it to basically store my products. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I really love shopping, and that's why I know all of the tricks and all of the websites that you need to know if you want to shop smart. And here is the previously mentioned Primark, and as you can see, the products are just so adorable and they have to be included in this wish list. Also, we're gonna have a tour, but just to show you around, look at this cute little mug that is like a mushroom, and I really like this Fable England side, which also have beautiful products of my favorite animals. And when it comes to fashion, I really didn't add that much, but I really like this site which has beautiful and vintage clothing. And oh my god, look at this beautiful pot that I found on Primark. I will definitely have to check out the store for it. And the books, and also budget. As you can see, for every single product there is a price. And also here is this beautiful website that I found recently. It has such amazing mugs and candles and everything. So here is the final look of this wish list. I really hope that you like it and feel inspired to make your own. Check out the links in bio, as well as thank you for watching this video, and we're gonna see each other very soon. Bye!